story to tell.
With an insane speed of shipbuilding, China is actively developing its surface fleet, and one of its most dangerous surface combatants at the moment are the Type 055 project. 3 have already been commissioned, and in the future, they plan to build nearly 3 dozen more. According to known data, up to 3 to 4 new destroyers are currently being tested. The same number of ships is still at different stages of construction. The work is carried out at once by 2 enterprises in Shanghai and Dalian, which should speed up the implementation of the entire program. It is quite possible that the previously planned series of 16 large ships will be completed in the second half of this decade, and by the mid-30s, 14 more pennants will be operational. The short construction time was achieved due to the modular sectional approach. The ship is assembled from 9 large sections, which by the time of docking receive the bulk of the necessary equipment. In addition, new technologies for manufacturing large-sized parts have been introduced, which reduces the required number of operations and speeds up assembly. The destroyer Type 055 is a surface ship approximately 180 meters, maximum width approximately 20 meters, and a draft of more than 6 meters. Normal displacement, 11,000 tons, full, 13,000 tons. The ship is operated by a crew of 310 people. It is noteworthy that the latest Chinese ships in terms of size and displacement go beyond the usual limits of the destroyer class. In the foreign press, Type 055 is often compared with American missile cruisers of the Ticonderoga type. They are several meters shorter and have a displacement of less than 10,000 tons. The ship 055 is built on the basis of a traditional hull design and receives a faceted superstructure with 2 islands and a mast. Most of the units and devices are retracted inside the structure, which should reduce the visibility in different ranges. On the superstructure, there are places for mounting the afar of the main radar. The project provides for the use of a main power plant of the combined gas and gas type, based on 4 QC280 gas turbine engines, with a capacity of 38,000 horsepower each running on 2 propeller shafts. 2 of them are used constantly, the second pair is used to increase the total power. The ship's power systems are built around 650 megawatts QD5 gas turbine generators. With this energy, the ship develops a speed of up to 30 knots. Economic speed, 20 knots. The cruising range reaches 5,000 nautical miles. It is expected that in the future, Type 055 ships will begin to receive upgraded QC280 engines with a capacity of 45,000 horsepower each. The power supply will be rebuilt using an integrated power plant. At the same time, the existing 30 megawatts generators not only correspond to existing consumers, but also create a power reserve for further modernization. The ship is equipped with a Chinese-developed high-performance digital combat information and control system. It integrates the main Type 346B surveillance radar, capable of detecting large targets at ranges of up to 600 kilometers. 4 AFARs of this station are installed on the superstructure. The AFAR station for monitoring the air situation is located on the mast. There are also radio equipment for controlling the fire of anti-aircraft and artillery systems. The use of active and passive electronic warfare is envisaged. In the bow of the ship is the SJD-9 hydroacoustic station with a detection range of underwater targets up to 10 kilometers. In the stern there are means for the release of a towed gas ESS-1 with a range of 25 kilometers. Type 055 is equipped with modular universal vertical missile launchers. Each such module has 8 cells. There are 8 modules in front of the superstructure, 6 more in the center of the ship. The total ammunition load is 112 missiles. The destroyer can use YJ-18 and CJ-10 cruise missiles to engage surface and coastal targets. Air defense at medium and long range is carried out using HHQ-9 and HHQ-16 missiles. It is also possible to use CY-5 anti-submarine missiles. In front of the bow launcher is the 130mm PJ-38 artillery system. The ship also carries one 11-barreled 30mm machine gun and an anti-aircraft complex HJ-10 with its own launcher for 24 missiles. To combat underwater targets, there are 2 3-tube torpedo tubes of 324mm caliber with U-7 torpedoes. A hangar for 2 helicopters is provided in the aft part of the superstructure. The destroyer can carry multi-purpose or anti-submarine vehicles of the Z-9, Z-18 or Z-20 type for solving various auxiliary tasks. A compartment for rigid hull inflatable boats is provided in the stern of the hull.
So far, only 3 new ships have been accepted into the People's Liberation Army Navy, which leads to certain limitations. However, in the next year or 2, their number may double or even triple, and construction will not stop there. In addition, work will continue to modernize the project. As a result, by the middle 30s, the destroyers of the Project 055 will become widespread and will not become obsolete morally. My video about the Project 055 ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos. Tạm biệt và hẹn gặp lại quý vị và các bạn trong các video tiếp theo.